Hello everybody, this is Peter B, and I just want to show you a couple of new pickups I got. 3 different pickups. The first one you're looking at right now is a Hinds, H-I-N-D-S, honey and almond cream stamp. They were 24 different activity stamps showing people enjoying sports and leisure activities. There is a baseball, which is what you're looking at, and there's also a football, as well as skiing, tennis, all kinds of leisure activities. The 24 set was printed on a big sheet, and they were given to drugstore owners for free. The stores were allowed to sell the sheets for 2 cents each, and they also gave the buyer a coupon for the honey and almond cream. So it was a promotion to get the customer to use their product. Generic players, but I mean, this is done very well. I like that. Very good shot. Being tagged out. It looks like a catcher glove, so that may be home plate. He just took off his mask. Stadium in the background. Really nice image. And you see Hinds honey and almond cream for sunburn. That's why they focused on outdoor leisure activities. And the back all look like this. So pretty cool. Very nice image. So that was the first pickup I got. Next pickup were the 1969 Topps decals, or rub-offs is what Topps called them. There are 48 cards, and 18 of the 48 are Hall of Famers. 35 were actually different photos from the 1969 card. 5 were the exact same photo used in the 1969 card. 8 of them, they used the same photo, but they did a tighter crop. Topps issued these. I read in all 7 series. You get one of these included in your wax pack. But they also issued a black and white Decal Edge card. I read somewhere that it was just in Series 3. I don't know if that's true. And I also would assume that you would either get a Decal Edge card or one of these decals. And they were officially called by Topps Magic Rub-Off Little Prints. So what you do, you take this, it's the back of all of them look like this, and you would peel off the white back, and it would just be a clear plastic thing, and you rub them off onto your notebook, your windows, whatever you wanted. But I'm glad a lot of these weren't rubbed off because I think they're very neat. And that's Hall of Famer Hank Aaron. Now, Topps used a London printing company called Letraset, who specialize in these type of rub-off printing. So very cool. I have the all 48 cards, and let me just show you the Hall of Famers. So we're going to do alphabetical, in graded, then alphabetical, and not graded. So here's Hank Aaron, beautiful. Next one, Clemente. Reggie. And 69 was his rookie card year. And I believe his rookie card looks just like that. It may be a tighter crop. I'm just trying to remember. But there's Reggie, rookie. The last card of Mickey Mantle. Willie Mays. Ron Santo. Now, I haven't been showing you the grades because that doesn't matter to me, but that's a midnight. A lot of these were miscut. They weren't centered at all. The decal itself would be either way to the left or way up or way down. So these are nice that these are nicely cut. And Hoyt Wilhelm. And then some that weren't graded. Is Richie Allen. Luis Aparicio. Oops, sorry about that, guys. Don Drysdale. Bob Gibson. Fergie Jenkins. Harmon Killebrew. Willie McCovey. Tom Seaver. Tony Oliva. Frank Robinson. And Carl Yastrzemski. So those were the Hall of Famers in this set. And they also had, I think should be in the Hall of Fame, Pete Rose. Then the other stamps are all minor stars or common players. So I thought that was real cool. I always love these. I had a couple. They're packed away in a binder somewhere, but I always wanted the whole set. So now I have the whole set. Pretty cool. And then the last thing I want to show you, if these things don't fall down, the 1977 Topps Boston Red Sox set in buyback form. This year's Heritage came with the 77 Topps as the buyback. So there's the team. Here's Carl Yastrzemski, Carlton Fisk, Jim Rice, Fergie Jenkins, Dwight Evans, who I think should be in the Hall of Fame, Louis Tiant, who I also think should be in the Hall of Fame, Fred Lynn, Spaceman Bill Lee, Rico, Rick Burleson, Cecil Cooper, Butch Hobson, Rick Miller, Steve Dillard, Danny Doyle, Bobby Darwin, Bob Montgomery, Doug Griffin, Bill Campbell, Rick Wise, Tom House, Tom Murphy, Jim Willoughby, Reggie Cleveland, and then finally in the rookie card in the upper left, Don Ossie. So that is the 1997 Red Sox team set in buyback form. I know a lot of people don't like the buyback cards. I think they're cool that some kid pulled these cards in 1977. Who knows what happened to them? Obviously, they were at some point sold to probably a big dealer, and Topps probably bought a set or two or many sets from the big dealer, and they did the buyback stamp. So I think it's cool that these cards are actually pulled twice out of packs. So that's it. Those are my new pickups. Thank you for sharing with me, and I hope everyone has a great weekend. Goodbye.